I'd previously done a video on the Cranberries and their career, and to this day it's the longest video I've ever done, clocking in around 26 minutes, and it's one of the most popular videos on my channel. The link is down below. But today I want to shed more light on one of the stories I briefly touched upon in that video, and that would be the free concert that the Cranberries would play in America's capital. That would eventually end up in a riot. By 1995, the Irish band The Cranberries were on top of the world. Their 1993 debut album, Everybody Else Is Doing It So Why Can't We, was a massive hit, producing the hits Linger and Dreams, and they followed it up the following year with an even more successful record, No Need to Argue, which featured the group's biggest hit, Zombie. As part of the tour to support their sophomore effort, the band was in Washington, D.C. to play a free concert in America's capital on May 15, 1995. The show was scheduled for a Monday, and the organizers were expecting around 3,000 people to attend, but triple that number of people showed up, including many school kids who skipped class. It would be a local radio station, WHFS, who sponsored the show. The concert would be coordinated between the radio station, the U.S. Park Police, and the Metropolitan Police Department. Mary Kay LeMay, who is the promotions manager at the station, would tell WTOP.com, "It was a Monday, so we only expected 3,000 and 10,000 showed up, so there weren't enough police," she'd say. It was estimated that there were only 5 police officers on horseback providing security for the entire show. And since the show took place on a Monday, many school-age kids skipped class to attend the show. The concert would start 45 minutes late, as LeMay would recall that the Cranberries frontwoman Dolores O'Riordan didn't seem in a rush to take the stage, recalling there was an antsy crowd and she was literally filing her nails. The opening act was a band called The Wiggles, who was supposed to start the show, but their keyboard player was nowhere to be found, so the band didn't play their set. O'Riordan would enter the stage telling the crowd, "We only have time for a few songs, we're going to start off with Dreaming My Dreams." The show was stopped briefly after the first song, and security asked everyone in the audience to move back. It was during the second song of the set that things really got out of hand, with LeMay recalling. They finally came out, and people were actually stage diving and moshing to Linger. Soon enough, the concert turned more problematic as members of the crowd started hurling bottles, food, and cans at the stage. It would be personality Wes Johnson, who served as the announcer of the hockey team, the Washington Capitals, who tried to quell the crowd. But things only got worse, with LeMay recalling all hell broke loose. The U.S. Park Police had enough and ordered the concert to be stopped, and soon enough the band was taken backstage to a waiting car, while police in riot gear replaced them on stage. There's been varying accounts over what actually transpired that day, with the website The Cranberries World writing that rocks were not thrown on stage since there wouldn't have been any rocks in a grassy field. There was also some disputes over what caused the riot. One story claims that the Cranberries went over their allotted time, while another story claims that riot police were concerned about concertgoers' safety. Another story claims that repeated claims for calm went unanswered since the PA wasn't loud enough for people in the back to hear, so they would move forward towards the front of the stage as people in the front were backing up. During the mayhem, O'Riordan's acoustic guitar would be stolen, and there would be a public service announcement made on the station WHFS asking for its return, but those attempts were unsuccessful. The band's bus would also be rocked by rioters, but there wasn't any serious damage. According to Bob Waugh, who was a radio DJ at the same station, he recalled driving the Cranberries to the airport after the concert, recalling, "I put the Cranberries in my black Isuzu Rodeo and drove them to the national airport. All along the way they seemed quite amused. It really struck them for the first time perhaps how popular they were in the United States." Then in February of 2018, a 7-minute bootleg of the show would be shared on YouTube by user WaveGiggler, and the link to that show is down below if you guys want to go check it out. That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like button and subscribe. We'll see you again in Rock and Roll True Stories. Take care.